guys, what's going on? Awan Groundwalker here, doing a Marvel Legends review of the Apocalypse Build-A-Figure Tiger Stripe Wolverine Marvel Legends. I am so excited to have him. Big shout out to Target for making this review possible. And yeah, guys, if you want to pick up this figure or the wave itself, you can get it at many retailers. You can get it at BBTS. I believe they're selling the whole wave for $154, something like that, and then individual figures for like $22 or something like that without shipping. And then you got Amazon. Those prices vary. As of now, I believe the Tiger Stripe Wolverine is around $25. I could be wrong. And then I don't know what the whole wave is on Amazon. Target, the retail price is, I believe, $20 or $21. With tax, it comes to about $21, $22 you'll be paying for this figure unless you have a coupon or something like that. So those are the three. I found it at Target in the wild, so I was thankful to do that. However, Walmart, I don't believe is carrying the Apocalypse Wave as of now. I could be wrong. A lot of local collectors may be proving me wrong, but that's as far as I know. Now let's get to the review, starting with the packaging. This Wolverine comes in all just a normal box like we've been seeing with our Marvel Legends. You got the Legends spot varnish at the top, then you got the X-Men Wolverine at the bottom, then you got the X on the top. On the side you got that nice picture of Wolverine. Then you got a cool another image of Wolverine. There's a guy on Instagram that does these. He does amazing work. Go check him out. And then there's the Apocalypse. There's all the other figures from the wave. Let's look at real fast. You got Wolverine, Magneto, Gladiator, Sabretooth, Storm, Multiple Man, and Psylocke. Then you got the Apocalypse Bath. And then the readout for Wolverine, let's see if we can get close enough. Can we? Yeah, razor sharp claws and incredible... Went a little too far there. An incredible accelerated healing ability make Wolverine a nearly unstoppable threat. Pretty cool readout. Same Wolverine image on this side of the box. Nothing really at the bottom besides the barcode. I did already break this figure out, and let's get to the review. Taking a look at the X-Men Apocalypse Build-A-Figure Tiger Stripe Wolverine out of the packaging, I really like this figure, man. This is by far the best Wolverine we've ever had from Hasbro. Oh, not Hasbro. Hasbro, hands down, no competition. This figure is amazing. There's so many cool things with it. It is, of course, reusing our kind of Juggernaut Wave, Vintage Wave Buck, but I mean, it's accelerated completely over that by giving us the classic Jim Lee Tiger Stripe Wolverine look that we've been wanting. We have gotten some in the past, such as the Red Hulk one, but this one just nails it out of the park with the sculpt, the coloring, the claws, just everything makes this figure amazing. So let's go over the accessories, and then we'll take a closer look at Wolverine himself. Another thing worth noting, guys, real fast, is he does come with the tubes for Apocalypse, which are pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. If I can focus on them, hold on. There you go. Which are pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. They're pretty bendy. I mean, if you heated these up, you could definitely straighten them out, I think. They kind of look like some Doc Ock tentacles maybe a little bit, but they come in these U shapes, which are pretty cool. They have little ports on the end that go into Apocalypse. I'll probably go more into detail about the paint apps and just everything about these on my Apocalypse Build-A-Figure review after I review all the other figures from the wave. But a thing that had popped my mind when I got these is that I think these would make great ACBA like wires or tubes. I'll probably throw up an image right now from probably Adam Smith or someone on ACBA, and I'll definitely tag them, of course, but of what like the tubes just as like Doc Ock's tentacles or something like that, how they can work in an ACBA shot, and I think these tubes are definitely cool about that. But let's go to actual accessories now. Taking a look at the accessories he comes with, one of this is going to be my gripe, and it's not really a gripe or a complaint, it's more of just like an annoyance. But, so let's get into it. So he comes with the fisted hands, of course, for Wolverine, which look pretty dope. I'll just grab one real fast and show you guys what it looks like. See, it looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, they did a pretty good job with the silver. I believe these are the exact same hands. I'm pulling them out right now, the other hands, as we got with the Juggernaut Wave. Correct me if I'm wrong. There's a little blue smudging happening over there, but nothing too big. But good blue paintwork all around. I really like the look of them. And then just like the Juggernaut, we got the unclawed hands, and then the clawed hands that actually you can detach the claws, which I think is a pretty smart move because probably a lot of collectors will want to do the metal claws or paint these or do whatever. I like these claws a lot. I mean, here, I'm going to pop off a couple things. I'm going to pop hold on, guys. I'm grabbing two things. I'm grabbing this one, and then I'm going to grab the Juggernaut Wave hands. Give me a second. I probably should have gotten these out beforehand. Get it, hand? That wasn't funny, was it? Anyway, this is the new Apocalypse Wave claws, okay? They look really good. I like this darker gray compared to this one. I mean, look at the difference. Look how Hasbro has learned. They gave us... Now, these aren't silver, you know, they're not that metallic silver, so there's still a little thing about that, but I mean, they blow these ones out of the water. The Juggernaut Wave ones are so bright, it doesn't even look like metal claws. It looks like almost bone claws or something. So it's not even competition. There was the horrible white one from Juggernaut, even though the figure was amazing. Then there was these kind of silver ones. Here, let me just tone this down so you guys can see what I'm talking about here. Then there was these kind of silver ones from the Old Man Logan, and then now we got these awesome silver ones from the Apocalypse. Another thing worth noting, this is a gripe of mine, is these are really, really loose. These claws are, and really bendy, or at least on mine. And I wouldn't say bendy, they're just really loose. Like, look at that, they're wiggling so easily. So you can maneuver them around easily, but they also bend together easily, and I feel like they're gonna fall out or the pegs are gonna break. So I'm trying to be really, really careful with these because of that. And I feel it more so on this, or no, not this one. This one feels a lot tighter and nicer than the other one. I really like this one. And the nice thing is, too, you can bend them to your shape. Like, this is an awesome shaped one. So, yeah. So, these are pretty cool. Not gonna lie. I'm definitely happy with the way they're coming out. They're pretty awesome. And yeah, so let's go into more of the figure. Taking a look, guys, at the Marvel Legends Wolverine head, I'm so impressed with the job Hasbro's been doing with these. They've been killing it with their sculpting, or computer generating, or whatever they're doing, because they've been doing a great job. I love the mask. I love the wrinkles above the eyes and nose and under them and stuff. I think it looks great. The flesh tone's amazing. I love the teeth and lips. The yellow's perfect, how it's bright. These are nice bendy, so you can, you know, splay them outwards if you want to with a little heat, which looks pretty awesome. And then I love this flat black. It's kind of like a matte black that goes around. Again, more of that yellow on the back side, which looks pretty cool. Same flat black. I have no problems with the head at all. And taking a look down, I love that these shoulder pads can go out and in like this at will, so you don't have to worry about that. That was a problem with me with the Reveltech one. Here, I'll bring that out real fast just so I can show you guys why mine did not do that. See, these are stuck on there, so you can't actually move them to cover the joints. This one, however, and I'm not saying that Marvel Legends joints are bad. Like, you know, that's not bad. It's not some bad gappage at all. It doesn't look that bad, but it's nice that you can cover these up for a more standard look. No hair on the arms. I believe it is sculpted, though, guys, if you guys can see that. Does that look sculpted on hair? I think so. There's some veins, I think, in there for sure, though. And then, you know, you keep going down, and you got the blue gloves that go up a little bit. This isn't I don't believe this is a sculpted piece. It kind of feels like there's a little layer there, but not much. Looks like it's more painted, and then the hand. Going back to the abs, looking great. I love the black stripes. It looks very, very clean on my figure. Very, very clean. Little bloppage just on the back. Nothing major here at all. I really like the yellow. I don't know if this is some marbling or what this is right here, but it looks pretty cool for sure. I don't have any problems with that. I like the back here right there. It looks pretty good. Going down to his Wolverine butt. And then you got the... Oh, God, I hate this. God, this is like my... biggest problem with Marvel Legends figures is these little tags here. If anyone knows how to take them off, please inform me, because I am not aware of that right now. Going down, we got the boots. These are the same boots we saw with the Juggernaut Wave Wolverine. As you can see here, I'll pull them out. See, same boots, just different colored. And the same with the yellows, actually. The yellows are quite different. This is a much brighter school bus yellow, I'd say, and this is a darker lemon yellow. I'd actually switch those. This is school bus yellow. This is the lemon yellow. And again, the flesh tones are a little different as well. This one's a little, this one's more pale, I guess, maybe. I don't know. But this has sculpted hair, but no hair lines. That's the weird part. But the arms definitely look new. That does not look like to be the same sculpt. Maybe they're from another figure, but definitely new to this one. Head sculpts, as you can see, one is a flat-faced. The ears are completely different, while the other is not. If you try swapping these heads, I did. This one doesn't sit all the way on. It would require some dremeling, plus the skin tone doesn't really match, and the yellows definitely don't match, as you can see here. You can't really fudge it. They are both black, so maybe you could use this as like a if you cast maybe this, God, I hate these claws, how they do this. It's really annoying, but I love the color of the claws, so I'm torn. But you could probably cast this head and then do some little work, some paint work and stuff to get it to be a good version of this head. What I would do probably is I'd take this head, cast it, then sculpt on the ears, and then repaint it the colors of this figure. Anyway, guys, yeah, that was the figure. Let's go over the articulation. Taking a look at the articulation on this figure, his head will move this far up, which is pretty cool. It'll move that far down, which is awesome. Great range of motion on the head. It will move all around side to side. Not really any pivot at all. The shoulder pads do articulate in and outward towards the chest and towards the arms. His arms can move about that far out, kind of. I don't know. About that far, I think. I'm trying to go more, but I don't want to put any stress on the figure. But this is, it looks to be about as far as it's going to go. It can go out like that, though, and then you can shift it, so that's pretty cool. So it can do that. It can go in that far all around, which is pretty dope. And then you got a bicep swivel here, double-jointed elbows. Yeah, double-jointed elbows, and then the wrist can move up and down on a hinge. The claws can be removable, and the wrist can also move all the way around. Ab crunch goes this far forward, which is pretty awesome. Goes this far back for like looking at the Juggernaut or something, which looks pretty dope. And then he has a waist swivel below the belt, which is pretty cool. Can go all the way around. And then he has a thigh, so his hips can go about that far out. And then he has a thigh cut up here that goes all the way around. He has double jointed knees, and then no boot cut up actually, yeah, there is a boot cut, my bad, there is a boot cut right here, which is pretty cool. And then he has up down movement on his foot and the beautiful ankle pivot for getting in those motions. This foot seems really loose to me. Yeah, that's odd, but anyway, yeah, so great range of motion for our Wolverine. Size comparison between our new Tiger Stripe Wave Apocalypse Wolverine and our Juggernaut Wave Brown Wolverine, and I think these two look great. I definitely like this figure more now. This is definitely, whoops, let's fix that shoulder pad. There we go. It's definitely taking, I mean, I'm still displaying the Juggernaut, of course, but this is going to be like my prime Wolverine figure just because of how great it looks. The claws are awesome. The yellow's perfect. It is just the most amazing figure. This is a great Wolverine too. I don't like how light the claws were. I still have them right here. As you can see, they're like, you can barely see them in the white because they're so bright. So I didn't like that, but I love the colors, and this will still remain my first ever true Wolverine figure besides that horrible Hasbro one I had. So that's pretty cool to see these two side by side. They stand at about the same height. I think this one actually might be a little lower. I don't know why that would be because it seems they are the same sculpt. So that's interesting. However, this does seem a little shorter as well as stockier. And I think the shoulder pads have something to do with that, and maybe also the arms, because the arms look bigger on this guy than the Juggernaut Wave ones, so that could be a factor, but this one definitely looks stockier and shorter. And here our Tiger Stripe Wave Wolverine is compared to the Tiger Stripe Amazing Yamaguchi Reveltech Wolverine, and I'm really happy that we now have a Marvel Legends Tiger Stripe because this one's awesome, but it only really truly works with Reveltech figures, or maybe you can get it going with a couple like Marvel Legends depending on your angle or how crazy the posing is. But that's why, because of these crazy gappage. This is a good Tiger Stripe Wolverine that fits in with Marvel Legends. I am 100% for this figure instead of this one. Now, don't get me wrong, I love these exaggerated like metal claws. Oh, the arm just fell off. I'll just talk about it, I guess, without the Wolverine figure on it. But I love these exaggerated metal claws, these shiny claws. Review coming up on this figure fairly soon. And yeah, so I love this. I love the look of it. I love the biceps and the veins and stuff. But I mean, this figure the other figure just blows this one away by far, just because of how good this figure truly is. Taking a look here, we got our Marvel Legends Jim Lee Cyclops compared to our Marvel Legends Apocalypse Wave Psylocke variant with purple hair. Now, I don't know how I feel about, okay, so if this was like the normal non-variant version, I love this. I love the height of the Wolverine next to the Cyclops. I think that's perfect. I love the blues that kind of match. I love how metallic this one is. And I would also probably like how this would be a more bluer suit. Don't get me wrong, I love the purple hair on this figure, and I love the accessories, and I love the darker purple metallic suit, but I feel like the other blue would match better to make this blue team, you know? If I put Beast in here and maybe Gambit or something, I'd really feel like this would be a cool blue team. Here we got the Marvel Legends Rogue from the Juggernaut Wave and the Marvel Legends Phoenix with a custom head done by me. And when I say by me, I mean I took the bootleg Black Widow and dremeled it out to fit this one, because it's better than that atrocious one. I really like the height difference between these guys. Now, technically, this isn't the real head, so maybe there's a different height difference there. I like that, though, and I like it with Rogue, the two awesome X-Men ladies in his life. I really, really, really like the look of these guys together. Here's a look at our new Wolverine compared to my custom Logan unmasked, I guess, Wolverine, civilian Wolverine. And I definitely, my figure's I don't want to say a good amount taller, but definitely taller than this one for sure. Definitely 100% sure this one's taller. And I don't know how I feel about that. I wish this one was a little shorter. I think the hair also has something to do with it, because if you put him this way, I mean, this one's still definitely taller, but because the hair used to go to right about this line here, but I still think this adds a little bit. I do like the custom job I did, though, not gonna lie. And it's my first custom, so that's also a thing. But yeah, so I don't like how tall this is, but I like how short this is. That's a plus. And here we got Wolverine compared to my only true comic Magneto in the nice red outfit, the Toy Biz, the Toy Biz Magneto, and the new Marvel Legends Apocalypse Wave Sabretooth. I really, really, really like the scale between these two guys and Magneto as well. Now, the new Magneto scale is basically, you know, almost the same as this, which is pretty cool. I just wanted to bust out my, like, the true Magneto look, you know, for this comparison. So you guys, that's it. That's my Wolverine Apocalypse Wave figure review. If you liked the video, please give it a like, hit the thumbs up button, hit the notification bell to make sure you are subscribed and notified when new videos are happening. I'm going to try, guys, to get on just on YouTube and start making review videos more. As you guys have seen, I do a lot of live streams of me working on ACBA and diorama stuff, and I've also been doing a lot of toy hunts, so stay tuned for all those videos, as well as this. This is probably going to come out after those videos because I still have to edit this one. But yeah, guys, so I'm super excited. I love this figure. As you can tell, gets the highest praise from me. I'm really, really digging it. I think it's awesome. It scales in perfectly with other Marvel Legends. It's a great tiger stripe Wolverine figure, the one we needed for sure. I'm so happy with it. All the ACBA options are limitless with this guy. I will probably most likely, I think, have a display probably up. You'll see in a second an ACBA photo with this guy. If not, I will catch you guys later. Peace!
That's crispy.